Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to give you a short recap of what was discussed this morning at the Q&A session. Some of you have been accessing the recording that I made this morning. That recording is accessible. It's 2 hours long, and a lot of the same information is repeatedly given for people who came late. First of all, I wanted to inform you that starting next week, Wednesday, that date will be Wednesday, September 9th. I will start having a weekly Q&A session from 9 to 11 a.m. I will send out the link through your student email prior to that meeting starting about 8:45 each Wednesday. You have a session with Mr. Crawford, which is at 10 o'clock on Thursday. That's for everyone that's in the CMPS 1014 class. Then I believe he's having another session on Tuesdays at 10 o'clock. I'm not sure if that's with the entire course or just the ones that he will be grading. So my session is strictly for the 206 students that are assigned to me, where I am the co-lecturer. A few things that you should be working on right now. Form number 1 is open and it closes on September 6th, 11:59 p.m. I do not grade forms after that date because once they're closed, you can no longer access them to post them up. I recommend that whenever you're doing a form that you do it in Microsoft Word, you save it to your flash drive or your computer, and you post it when you have an internet connection. This allows you to make sure that you use spell check and grammar check and that you've got all your thoughts down on paper. This way too, if you post something and your internet connection goes out, you at least still have it saved, right? After Form 1, every forum post must have at least one reference. You must put in quotations anything that you take from any other source that you use word for word. If you just get an idea from somewhere, then you have to cite that source at the end of the paragraph and then the complete source at the end of the posting. You only do one post in every forum. You do not reply to anyone. Please understand, one post is it. You need to make sure that post is thorough and complete. Whatever effort you put into it is what you will get out of it as far as a grade. The next thing that you can be working on is your Word assignment, which is a Word project, which is an individual project. It has 3 components to it. You will change 2 files that are provided, and you will create a third one. Then you will zip the 3 of them together using the compression software video that's provided in Moodle. It shows you how to do it. Then you will post that up prior to the end of the day on September 20th, right? That is your only Word assignment, your practical Word assignment. You also currently have a quiz. The quiz is regarding the first PowerPoint, which is looking at computers and computer parts. It's a 10-minute quiz with 10 questions. You download the PowerPoint, you save it to your flash drive of your computer, you review it thoroughly, and then you have it open when you're taking the quiz in case you need to refer to it. Make sure you always have a good internet connection when you're taking a quiz or an assessment of any type that is timed. The time starts when you click on Start Now. So once you start the quiz, that means you cannot unstart it. If you decide to take a break, the clock continues to run, right? So you have 8 forums worth 2% each. You have 2 projects, 1 Word and 1 Excel, which are individual projects, which are worth 10% each. You have 7 short quizzes, which will be on different parts of the computer, information technology, and access. Those are each worth 2% as well. You have 2 theory tests, 1 on Word and 1 on Excel, both worth 5%. Then your final exams basically are 2 parts. 1, you will have a final course project, which will be put into groups. Once I see the project, I'll let you know what the size of the groups will be. That final project will be 30% of your grade. There'll be a component there where everyone will have to contribute to the project. So just because the group gets an A doesn't mean everyone gets an A. It'll be based upon your level of contribution that you put forth in the project. The other part of the final exam is the 10%, which is the theory final exam, which will be done through Moodle. So this is what was covered today. The other thing I mentioned was also that you should be using your student email every day. So when I post up video links for you to access, you'll be able to access them as long as you're using your University of Belize email. If you're not, then I'm supposed to grant you access, but I will not do so. You need to get used to using your student email. When I send you the links to the Google Meet meetings every Wednesday for 9 to 11 a.m. starting next week, if you do not use your student email, you will not be allowed to enter into the room. We can fit 250 people in the room, and I have 206 students. So everyone should be set to get into that room starting next Wednesday. I will attend Mr. Crawford sessions on Thursdays as long as I can. The drop add period ended yesterday, so you can no longer add any courses. You can only drop courses now, but with a financial penalty. I believe right now you lose 25% of your tuition for that particular course. As long as you make the 25% payments at the end of September, at the end of October, and the end of November, you should not have any problems with being purged. Do not wait till the last day and then try to contact me to see what I could do for you. I have no say or input over the university's financial matters. You need to communicate with the Accounts Receivable Office as quickly and as timely as you can. Do not wait for the last day. So these are the things that we covered today. If you look back and watch that video, several people asked questions, and I tried to answer them the best I could. So some of the questions that we had were, should I take the quiz? The question is not whether or not you should take the quiz, is why haven't you yet, right? You want to make sure that you're taking any of the assignments that are up there. This is the course that you signed on for, so you need to be proactive and don't wait for somebody to say, okay, you can take the quiz. Once you see a quiz posted, you click on it, you read the instructions, you see how long you have before you have to take it. If it says it closes on September 6th at 11:59 p.m., do not wait until September 6th at 11:39 p.m. to take it. Try to take things as early as you can to make sure that you get them done before the time runs out. You never know what could happen, whether it's an emergency, whether it's an act of God, whatever it may be that could prevent you from taking that quiz or taking that assessment. Do not wait until the end. Forums, I do not take late. The project, I will take late as long as there is a valid reason, but it will have a 10% deduction off of it if it's not submitted by September 20th, right? I think that's about everything that I covered this morning. I wanted to make a shorter version so you don't have to go through and watch a 2-hour version, and I will post this to YouTube and I will send you a link. Thank you.